Good to see you, Bhawan. I'm glad that you could make it for this meeting. Please take your seat.
Thanks for calling me. In this big city of Chicago, I couldn't find myself. It's good to be here with our friends.
Meet Paul Harris. It was his idea that we are going to discuss science.
Nice to see you.
Please take your seat.
Take a seat. Take a hand. Where's Superstar? I thought he was the program you got.
Sylvester meets Hiram. Hiram meets Sylvester.
Oh, Hiram, how are you doing? Oh, thank you.
Take it. Gentlemen, please be seated. We are all here because of a global idea of an exclusive business club that Paul has. First of all, let us have a cup of tea. James? Let us have some tea, then we will start.
Yes. Tea will warm us up.
It's a pretty cold evening, windy evening in Chicago, so I think this hot tea is going to do a lot of good to all of us.
Oh, yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We could, gentlemen, begin with a little introduction of ourselves. I am Gustavus Roa. I am a mining engineer.
I am Paul Harris, a lawyer.
I'm James Sorry, a merchant tailor.
I'm Sylvester Sear. I'm a coal businessman.
What is the purpose of this meeting?
You see, Hiram, Paul Harris here has an idea for an exclusive club. That is why we are meeting this evening.
What sort of club?
A business club.
I've seen in the city of Chicago all sorts of clubs. Some with private interests, sporting clubs, trade unions, religious bodies, ethnic groups, political parties, but never a business club. In fact, it is considered unacceptable to use a club to further business interests.
No. Here, you have a very good point that you have made. But I do not see any harm if we form a club to further our business interest, but we total understanding. I think it would be great if I, Paul, can buy my things from Taylor French. And Gus could use me as a lawyer. He could go and get his code from citizens.
You see, friends, Paul and me are friends since last couple of years, and the idea of I'm with Paul, but the idea of business club somehow is not very convincing. We all are friends. We are already in some kind of understanding. We are doing business, but is it really? Do we need to go for a business club?
Gentlemen, I spent my childhood with my grandparents at Odisha in Bhawan and have been raised in a rural village. I had the freedom of moving around the country. And I meet my many friends. After completing my law, I never practiced. But the spirit of adventure inside me took me down. I worked as a newspaper reporter in San Francisco In Florida, I worked in a hotel. I worked as a salesman in shelter. I have been twice on ships and a miserable trip to England with a cattle, filthy condition. Ultimately, finally I came to Chicago, and in 1896 I have been doing pretty well as a lawyer. Even then, I find this city a complete barren place. Gentlemen, it's very difficult to find friends. I felt people are obsessed with greed, selfishness, competition, and so on. So I agree with his point of view. My favorite poet, Ralph Emerson, has said, "He who has 1,000 friends has not a friend to spare." In Chicago, I feel I have neither the 1,000 nor the one friend. So I am lost in the loneliness.
Paul, if this is what you think about the people of Chicago, where do you think we will find true friends?
Well, I would like to answer those along. Lost strangers can be united only in commerce and friendship. It is only business and friendship which can bring strangers together. So, if we want to bring a group of strangers together and use them for each other's mutual business interests, we really have to think about it. I would like to narrate a story which Paul used to say to me. You know, in one of the autumn afternoon in 1900, Paul was having dinner with another attendee called Bob Frank. And after the meal, they went out for a walk to the neighborhood. While making a walk, what Paul noted, the friend of him, Bob Frank, who was the attendee, he was greeted by the shopkeepers, he was greeted by the people around, people are coming to him, shaking hands, and the kind of very warm response he was getting from everybody. And in return also, this fellow, Bob, was also giving equal response. So, what he could see is, there is some kind of understanding, there is some kind of business understanding, some kind of mutual trust between both Bob and his friends. So this is an excellent example of friendship from business, probably which has ignited his mind. What would you like to say more on this?
No, you described it well. This particular relationship has been haunting me for the last 5 years. I found a room as an oasis where we would exist in business and have the friendship in the true sense. I saw the idea of a new club, the professionals, and would give you the fellowship and friendly spirit I've known in my youth days.
The discussion is getting very interesting now. What plans exactly have in your mind, Paul?
With your permission.
Yeah,
The simple plan I put it for you. We form a club in which one member would be invited from a profession or line of business, and only those who are creditably recognized for integrity and one can vouch for it will be invited to join. This will be a natural booster for the club where reciprocal trade can be practiced amongst friends. It will also be a group of men with whom all members would enjoy the fellowship. Since we will have one representative per profession, we will truly select the best in town. What do you say?
I think this is a brilliant idea, friends, and I'm with my friend Paul.
I will join this club and work enthusiastically, and we must start looking for new members for our next meeting. Okay.
I want to, as the idea has my full support.
Thank you gentlemen for all your thoughts and support. We have a lot of work to do to frame the objective. We have to also locate the members who will join us. We will have to find a good name for our club and our officers. Let us then fix up and meet at my office sometime later.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you, Gus.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
It was a pleasure having all of you here.
These four handshake and enthusiasm we saw in this small diverse group gave the continuity to the vision of Rotary that Paul Harris had. Harris Ruggles, a printer, shortly joined in as the fifth member, and he introduced singing to Rotary. Now, we all know that service above self and the friendship, practical friendship, Rotary's popularity spread. And within the decade, clubs were chartered from San Francisco to New York to Winnipeg, Canada. In 1919, the first Rotary Club of Kolkata was formed in India. And by 1921, Rotary Club has been formed on 6 continents. The organization adopted the Rotary International name a year later. Today, we have 1.2 million Rotarians belong to over 32,000 Rotary clubs in more than 200 countries and geographical areas. And I must tell you that in 1989, Lady Rotarians also got included to Rotary International and are now an integral part. The enactment we saw today was also first enacted in 2005, the centennial year of Rotary. This idea was conceived by past President V.K. Singhdeo with valuable inputs from others, especially past President V.K. Panda. The characters then were played by popular Rotarians. We had Gustava Flower by past President Stephen Behra. We had Hiram Sore by past President V.K. Panda. We had Paul Percival Harris by past President P.C. Das. And we had Sylvester Seal by past President P.D. Bhawan. And now, let me call on stage the present-day actors who so nicely, painstakingly worked to show this enactment. I present now past President Rotarian V.K. Singhdeo as Gustava Lower. Rotarian Anshuman Dutt as Hiram Sore. Past President Rotarian P.C. Das as Paul Percival Harris. And Rotarian Tanmay Mohanty as Sylvester Seal, the first president of Rotary.
Wow! You are right.
And I call now Seema as James. So you can understand even in those days, Seema or James was very much part of the Rotary meetings.
Now, whoever wants a photo with us, $1,000 for Rotary Foundation.
We have our own president, P.C. Das. We are having the secretary, Yogesh Lena. Past President P.K. Sharma, who has supported the initiative. Please come. Past President P.K. Sharma, please join in. And we also have Benarji as our assistant governor, who is already standing over here.